Well, you know what that means. Time to take out the trash. Who is AEW Couple? They're on YouTube. Well, I won't say they're on YouTube. I don't know if they are or not. But who is AEW Couple? They are, well, again, pertains to them or this person. Who knows? Maybe it could be two of them. Pertains to being called AEW Couple. Who knows? But AEW Couple is on Twitter. After the whole tweet of Shinsuke Nakamura is terrible, why is he employed in WWE and all that, blah blah blah. Do you not realize, where it tends to Nakamura or anyone else that goes to WWE, all the moves gets taken away from them. They get watered down. Kevin Owens, for example, he hasn't used his package power driver since he came into WWE. AJ Styles, he hasn't done the spiral tap since he came to WWE. Nakamura used to do the half and half suplex. Not anymore, because after what happened with John Cena, Vince McMahon didn't want him to do that ever again. Number took away from him in a way. I'm surprised they didn't take away the Kinshasa, the Bomaye, his running knee, need to face thing. After what happened of Austin Aries, from the Live House show, where he had his eye socket destroyed, which is why he couldn't wrestle on during that time. I'm surprised they didn't take that away from him. Yeah, and then we changed to Samoa Joe. They took away his muscle buster because Tyson Kidd had a career threatening injury from there, which in a way it did in his in-ring wrestling career. But he still trains in a way, train wrestlers, book stuff in there. He basically still has a company. He still has a job in the company, a job for life for them in the company, job security in a way. But as far as his wrestling career, not so much. And that could end his life too, by the way. Because that's something that you never hear of before, potentially Samoa Joe or someone like that. But it was a freak accident, obviously. Samoa Joe did nothing wrong with that. But because of that, they took that away from him. But when it's the main roster, they took it away from him. But on NXT, he can do the muscle buster because no problem. But when WWE brings him to main roster, they want him to have nothing to do with that muscle buster or anyone else ever again, because they're afraid that something like that, like what happened with Tyson Kidd, which was again freak accident, will end up the same fate like Tyson Kidd has. Whatever. But anyways, at least Tyson Kidd's okay though. I just wish he gets back in the ring, because I don't think his wrestling career is over, to be honest. I mean, look at a couple of people that came back to wrestling: Bryan Danielson, Edge, Kazuchika Shibata, excuse me, from Japan Pro Wrestling. Yeah, other people that came back to wrestling too as well. We thought that was going to be the end of their career. They're going to retire in a way. Leo Rush, Douglas Williams. I can't remember who came back too. Oh yeah, C.W. Anderson. Yeah, a couple of people that came back to wrestling. Not saying it was a career-threatening injury, but and maybe we'll see Paige someone down the line, Paige from WWE, but we'll see. But am I going to be excited for Paige to returning? No, I'll say that. But back to the subject for this whole thing. So I'll take out the trash of this person, because this person should know better about how WWE does when anyone coming into the company, where they get watered down. They take away the moves away from them. So of course Shinsuke Nakamura looks trash in WWE because he doesn't feel motivated anymore. He doesn't look like he's doing the things that he used to do anymore. And it's not because he's getting older. He can still do the things that he can do. For example, guys from Japan Pro Wrestling. There's a lot of guys that can still do the things what they can do, even though they're getting older, but they can still go. They can still hang. They can still be the strong style that they can be. Shinsuke Nakamura, he has never, I've never seen him, I should say, look like that before. The strong style that we once know of Nakamura has gone a long time ago, and it's because of the WWE. They took that away from him. I miss that Nakamura. I want the Nakamura back. And for this Twitter handler saying that about Nakamura on Twitter, it's ignorance and a tone deaf way to say it. So that means time to take out the trash. Ladies and gentlemen on YouTube, your winner and still your reigning, defending, undisputed Take Out the Trash champion, and all of YouTube pertains to yours truly, formerly known as Natural Born Driller, now going by as the artist, formerly known as the Natural Born Driller, Robert Serrano Jr., the Trash Man himself, the Garbage Man himself, the Dumpster Man himself, pertains to the absolute best content I can do on YouTube, your personal favorites and mine. Take Out the Trash series right here on the Artist Formless Natural Born Driller YouTube channel. As I am your Take Out the Trash champion. And if you don't like it, beat it because no one's to be defeated from yours truly. You know what. But if you do like it, go tell your friends about it, to go like, subscribe, share, to let everyone know what this is all about. So, there you go.